Morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, July 30th. On my way to work, and I am beat this morning. I am tired. I just been working hard on, just work, eBay work, working here at BCA. Uh, hanging out. And the hangout was watching Dark Knight last night, and damn, it's a long movie, 2.5 hours. But why I'm not jumping up and down for joy about it like everybody else in the world is? I figured out why. Because I grew up with Batman, Adam West, the gray suit with the blue cape, Batman and Robin. The stories were cool. Nothing really to mull about. But admit it, we all like to watch superhero movies and shows and cartoons and stuff because we like to see the superheroes beat the shit out of 100 bad guys. That's why. But these last two Batmans I have been crazy about because of this reason. It's not about, these movies for me have not been about Batman kicking somebody's ass. It was apparent to me last night that that's not what the writers want to portray. Although there were some good action scenes, but what made the movie was the storyline. And the story is similar to something that you would see or read in a comic book. Because comic book writers feel that their writing is much deeper than that, and they write for issues upon issues, and the storyline just builds and builds and builds. So with Batman last night, the 2.5 hours, there were twists and turns, and there was just some good writing, stuff that made you really think about the storyline, something that's not apparent in a lot of these superhero movies and shows and everything else that we like that's involved with superheroes. So I guess that's why I had a tough time with it and liking it or loving it the way everybody else did. And maybe everybody likes it for simpler reasons. But for me, I guess I expected, whap bam boom kind of thing, just like in the 70s, 80s Batman. But the last two Batmans have not been like that. It's been deep. It's been dark. It's been well written. And for me, it's been unexpected. So, with that said, if you really want to listen to a good story, if you really want a really good story between arch enemies, and you'll definitely get a sense of why Batman exists and why the Joker still exists and why each of them don't die, then you will get that in this last movie. Alright? So I hope that was helpful, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.